What's going on, Vintage Breaks West people? Torch IG, Vintage Breaks West. For hopefully it's going to be a nice, chilled, laid-back Wednesday show after the craziness you guys put me through last night. Hope you're all doing well, having a great day. We're halfway through the week and one day closer to Nationals. What's up, James G and Nicola? Hope you all are well. So we already have a few people already in the chat. Everybody was just itching to see me today. We got a couple things happening here. Got a lot of bonuses and bounties happening for some vintage packs. We're going to bring back old school tonight, I hope. Get some older stuff opened. Just going to look and see if there's any set breaks that are close to close we can bounty up. Let's see. Yeah, I heard that they were breaking the $50 break credit stuff forever. I mean, you know, so hopefully it generates a couple new customers. Let's see here. 86 Fleer with the PSA 3. Yeah, it's only got 22 spots left in it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where'd my pen go? Alright, 86 Fleer with the PSA 3 Jordan. Well, they said they fixed the briefcases for me. Let me see if I can log into the briefcases. Yes, they did fix the briefcases for me. Yay, I can go open up briefcases today. Alright, what's your 10 spots in the 86 Fleer PSA 3 Jordan? What can I give away if we move 10 spots and the PSA 3 Jordan set break? It's about $1,000. Okay. We'll make it so half the spots win something. Oh, it's hot, James. It's hot. I think, let's see here. It's 103 degrees right now. It's 6 p.m. for me. Yeah, let's do that. 60. It's actually cooler this week than last week. Last week we were about 10 degrees hotter, so believe it or not, thankful it's only 103 degrees. Yeah, we got Oreo shitting right here next to me. He's not on the camera side of me, but maybe he'll settle down in his little doggy bed. Alright. Let's put this bounty in here. 10 spots in 1086 basketball PSA 3 Get some Jordan right, that'd be awesome. Okay. 1986 Fleer PSA 3 Jordan. We're bounty up 10 spots. If we can move 10 spots, 5 of those spots will get prizes. First place will get a briefcase, a wheel spin, 56 Topps baseball set break spot. Second place will get a wheel spin, 87 Fleer basketball set break spot. Third place will get a spin at a 63 Topps baseball set break spot. Fourth will get a spin in a 1960 Topps baseball set break spot. In fifth place will just get a wheel spin. Hey, what's up, Joseph? So that's the bounty we've got on 86 Fleer PSA 3 Jordan set break. If we can sell 10 spots. Otherwise, we've got the 10 and 100 there. Go back to our traditional. We've got 1950 Bowman, 1956 Topps, 1972 Topps for the first 3 prizes of the 10 and 100. We've got 2050 briefcases. I've got 2024 Jumbo Bowman boxes. Personal, this will get you a briefcase, 3 wheel spins, and a 54 baseball set break spot. I've got 3 of the 2024 mega boxes left. What I've done is, if you spend $125 or more at checkout with one of these boxes in your cart, you'll get a $500 wheel spin. So these are $75, so you got to find $50 something else to buy that you want to get to combine to get a wheel spin. If you buy 2, you only get 1 wheel spin because it's only $125. So that's the way it is. It's only an odd number. Usually do buy 2, get 1, but buy 2, get a wheel spin, but I only have 3. So spend $125 to check out with one of these boxes in your cart, you'll get a wheel spin. I've got 1977 Topps Hockey. Personals get you a wheel spin. Land on the Orr, Drysdale, LaFleur, you'll get $100 break credit. I've got 85 Topps Hockey. Big pack here. It's an expensive pack, but you're going to get a briefcase and 3 wheel spins for personal pack. If you happen to land the Mario Lemieux, $100 break credit. 89 Score Football. Similar deal to the Bowmans. If you spend $125 with one of these packs in your cart, you'll get a $500 wheel spin. So one of these packs, plus some other stuff to bring it over $125, you get a wheel spin. Land on the Barry or the Deion Sanders, $100 break credit. I have the infamous 77 cloth packs, guys. Buy 2, get a $500 wheel spin. 85 O-Pee-Chee. These packs are only $40 a piece. So all I've got is the hunt on these. If you happen to land on a Puckett rookie, you get a $100 break credit. And the last one I've got is 94 SP packs. Buy 2, get a $500 wheel spin. Go A-Rod hunting. If we hit an A-Rod, you get a $100 break credit. And then the 86 Fleer 10-spot bounty I just announced. And that's what we have going on today. We also do have the game of the day that will be coming on in about 30 minutes. We're going to be doing the Brewers Angels tonight. We'll be rooting for the Brewers. So we'll start watching that here shortly. What's up, Robbo? Jeff Spellman. Just went through all of our bounties and bonuses. I try to like sneak it in there, because I don't want to be too obvious, because somebody might see it on stream and like come in and go crazy and buy them all. No A's tonight. The A's did us dirty last night, so we'll watch the Brewers Angels tonight. How's everybody doing today? You all have a wonderful day. I know we haven't seen each other for all of 20 hours. We're watching the Brewers Angels game, Spellman, but the Royals Athletics are playing also tonight. We were watching them last night, and we were rooting for the wrong team because the Royals got beat up by the A's. It has been forever. I'm pretty sure I'll also be on tomorrow night. Still not sure. We haven't settled on tomorrow's schedule yet, whether or not Gilmore will be back or not. But I am getting a package for tomorrow just in case. So I will have a better inventory for tomorrow's night show. But it gives us a chance to go back to our roots here with some nice vintage stuff. Open up some old school stuff. Kick back and relax. But we do also have a couple nice ultra-modern boxes as well if we want to go that route. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. Actually, I guess he did. He did kind of praise me a little bit. But I ended up last night. We did have a really good show. We sold a lot of stuff, but a lot of it was people using their $50 break credits. Was one of the craziest West streams you've seen in a while. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I don't remember what the exact tally was, but like 70 some odd sales in a 3-hour period for the West is unusual. It's very, very unusual. I'm better equipped for 15 to 20 sales for the night. Milch, I suggest calling the North and yelling at them. But we got through it. We opened a lot of packs. I ripped everything I had that you guys bought, so all worked out. Pulled some nice cards. I got everything boxed up except for a little bit. We'll have to go to a second box, which will be the rest of today and tomorrow's shows. We'll get everything out before the weekend. Yeah. Spent some time today working on my Nationals want list, the things that I'm prioritizing as things that I want. No, those Craig O's that I asked to be rescinded, not yours, Melch. I also did get in the mail one more upgrade card for the 75 mini set. Mr. Willie Horton. I had an 8, now I've got a 9. Unfortunately, it doesn't take the total number of cards that I need to finish the set down any, but it is 1. Yeah, Melch, you're on the wrong account. You need to be on the Craig O account. So I got one more 9 to the collection, but doesn't move the needle on completing the set. Just improves my number. What's up, Mr. Perry? Yeah, the quest is long and has been crazy. I'm still. Let me check the number here. I think it's 73. Hi, Oregon. Yeah, I still have 73 to go. My current score is 8.76. or my average grade on the 587 cards I've got graded. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find a couple more cards I don't have at Nationals, but usually at the Nationals don't find many of the ones that I need. Usually all the big names, Hall of Famers and stuff are easy to find graded in 8s and 9s. It's all the oddball guys that are hard to find 8s and 9s. Box 2, give me a second. Alright, James, do you look to make a dip for box 2? Yeah, I'm hoping it ended up around 8.8 average. I'd like to hit 8.9, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, I both regret and not regret opening the 2 75 mini boxes that I had bought years ago. Because, I mean, I think it'd be cool to have them on display. Actually, I mostly regret selling the empty boxes. That I definitely regret. I should have kept the empty boxes. Or at least one of them. But I think it would have been cool to have a sealed box for display purposes. Now with how much they're going for, I'm not sure I could bring myself to buy a sealed box. Yes, Oreo, I see you. We have played and snuggled and got snacks and whatnot all day long, baby boy. Go rest. Go take a nap. Hey, what is it? What's up, Mr. Michaelbeck? Alright, James G is going to be the first one to dip his toe in the water tonight. Taking down a spot in the 86 Fleer basketball set break. PSA 3 Jordan, so we've got 9 spots left there in that bounty. That also means we're going to have 9 spots left in the 10 and 100 and 18 spots left in our 20 at 50. Thanks, James G. Update list over here. You know, I just realized, guys, and I apologize. I did not enter your guys' prizes from bingo last night. I did the other stuff that was on posted up, the stuff I randomized in here. Give myself a note. And I will do that later tonight or tomorrow morning. I apologize. Okay, 20 at 50. 2 for James G. 1 for James G. 1 for James G. Alright, Jeff Spellman. Rob O, the bounty on the cloth is buy 2, get a $500 wheel spin. So basically $130 gets you a $500 wheel spin. Let's see if we can get that 86 basketball set break down to 12 spots tonight. Give away some nice prizes. For those guys who weren't here earlier, we're trying to move 10 spots in the 86 Fleer basketball set break with the PSA 3 Jordan. 9 spots left. 5 of those 10 spots will win prizes. First place will get a briefcase, a wheel spin at 56 Topps Baseball. Second place will get a wheel spin 86 Fleer basketball spot. Third will get a wheel spin 63 Topps Baseball set break spot. Fourth will get a wheel spin 1960 baseball set break spot. And fifth will just get a wheel spin. So half the spots are guaranteed to get at least $15 back via the wheel spin. Plus some set break spots, briefcase, other things available in there. Wait, did you buy 2 spots, James? Oh, you also bought a mega box. Oh, sorry, I didn't scroll down far enough. Okay. Okay. I see what you did. Okay, so you got 3 spots there. So 17 spots left. Which one of these Bowman boxes do you want, James? 1, 2, or 3? And we'll give you a wheel spin. $15 break credit. Just realized I still have my main speakers on. That would have been a problem if I started watching the baseball game. Hey, what's up, Kamikaze, Mr. Chris Brown? I need 73 cards to complete the set. 73 cards to go. Okay, $15 is your count. It's not your name. Alright, let's open up a mega box, shall we? Yeah, I've got to update my 24 Heritage Mini set list. I'm not sure where I'm at. I'm pretty close. I think I'm pretty close to it being completed. But since you guys were gracious to send me a whole bunch of cards, I just haven't put them all in the list and made sure I've got, see where I'm at. Would it be possible to get me the list before Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Central Time? When that's when I leave for this month's card show. Oh yeah, Chris, I could email it to you tonight. It's just a Google Sheet. I would appreciate it. What's up, Tim? How are you doing today? I appreciate when you guys send me text or emails or Facebook messages when you see 75 minis in high grade at your local shows or even at auctions, because we all know there's a bunch of auctions out there and I don't track all of them. It's just impossible. So if you guys happen to see one out there, don't hesitate to shoot me a text, email, Facebook message, whatever. Alright, here we go, James G. Alright, Yelich, Freeman, Abbott, Adams, Arias, Blanco, Phillips, Guapi, Jenkins, and Johnson. Yeah, the minimum might be real true. Like, yeah, I mean, even 8s I'm trying to avoid. But if it's some like super low population 8, I would look at it. Lubov, Canero, Seager. There are a few that have 0 10s and like 4 or 5 9s, so those I'm okay with getting an 8 in. Matos, Giloff, Kyle, Eldridge, Merrill, Clark, and Merrill. Charles Perry's calling me dapper? Wow. I must have missed that message, because I don't remember seeing him call me dapper. Riley, Shadul, Volt, Burns, Castro, Cruz, Acuna, Relby, and Arias. What's going on, Mr. Beck? How are you tonight? Yeah, that's a big deal with shows now. I think more and more shows are realizing that they need to have good Wi-Fi. Alright, Gonzalez, Butler, Rodriguez, Bichette, Olson, Guslo, Anderson, Anthony, Ortiz, and Mayer. Alright, here we go. The two Mega Packs, Mojo Packs. Let's see if we get some color out of these today. We got Ortiz, Pratt, Walcott, and Maya. Oh, Maya and Pete Crow Armstrong. Alright. Thanks, guys. Paul Skeens, Ella De La Cruz rookie. That's nice. Pereira, Sal Frelick, and Julio Rodriguez. Not really any hits in that that box, but some really nice rookies. What's up, Arnie? Really nice rookies in that pack. Rookies and some firsts. Definitely a couple players in there to keep your eyeballs on. Two 24 Bowman Mega. That's right, we got sticky notes galore today. You should see the rest of my desk. I go through sticky notes big time. It's actually how I take notes during meetings usually. Oh, let's see here. Steve Harvey. Actually, these are for my regular work. I just use those for my my work supply. I also don't like multiple colors of Post-it notes. I do like having all yellow Post-it notes. I'm just weird. No, do you think the North would spring for the fancy Pilot G2 pins? I don't think so. Or the actual Post-it note brand Post-it notes. Well, this is day job money here. This is day job office supplies being misappropriated for revenge breaks. All right. Rob O wants to see some stuff. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, the North doesn't send me... Well, occasionally the North will send me Post-it notes. But definitely not pins. But as fast as I blow through Post-it notes and pins, these are almost certainly ones for my day job. Alright, Rob Oat has bought both of the remaining mega boxes, and he bought 2 cloth packs. So that's going to be 2 wheel spins for you. Which cloth packs do you want, Robbo? I've got, I think, 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got 10 here. 1 through 10. Which 2 do you want while I do your wheel spins? All right. First spin's got you a quarter. Ah, almost the 50, but 2 quarters ain't too bad. All right, you want the top one and the bottom one. I like it. Yes, hopefully tonight is a much nicer pace. That's right. Well, until somebody tells me otherwise, I'm continuing to use my wheel with a minimum of $15 on it instead of that $10 wheel that North uses. But don't tell them. Shh. Do not tell them. Let's see here. Do I want to do the cloths first or the Bowmans? Let's do the Bowmans first. Yeah, I gotta like spread out product out because I just don't have any. Oh, wait. That's already there. I see Bravo's name. That. Alright, so that's 3 spots down in the... Well, 4 total spots down in the 10 and 100. And 5 more spots down in the 20 and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12. 12 spots left in the 20 and 50. And 6 spots left in the 10 and 100. Alright, just looking for the card saver cards. Alright, we'll do the same thing we did the other day. We will give to the kids the base vets. We'll give to the chat the base rookie and firsts. And hopefully there's some cards at card saver, because sometimes these mega boxes don't have cards to be card savered. Yeah, yeah, posted. I mean, everything's got expensive. Everything is expensive. Yes, there's an event weekend this weekend, so I will not be on Saturday. Alright, Jason Dominguez. Rutschman, Lawler, Mead, Garea, Calles, Miller, Montez, Ortiz, and Jung. Congrats our influencer repack box, by the way, Arnie. What did Arnie get with his influencer repack box? Altuve, Senga, Frelick, Kershaw, Williams, Ortiz, Deturi, Rockenforth, Lombard, Rios. Soderstrom, Schwarber, Harrison, Yoshida, Trout, Sanchez, Brannon, Jung, Williamson, Bonilla. Oh, I gotta check out Arnie's video then. Verdugo, Steer, Lofton, Garcia, Cerna, Walton, Churia, and Vandenberg. Alright. Let's get something good out of the mega packs. Come on. Let's get something good. Alright, Kodai Senga, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. This is only a year ago. Namala first. And Anderson first. Come on. Ortiz, Cooper Pratt, Chanel, Shaw, Spencer Jones. Struck out on that one. Let's try the second one here. Arjun. Alright, we'll card saver that one. I appreciate you guys helping me out with these guys. It's hard to keep track. Okay. Yeah, please speak up if there's one that needs to be card saver that I put in the normal pile. Okay. Yelich, Freeman, Abbott, Turner, Walker, Salas, Langford, Sabalas, Hovarth, Diaz. Screw downs. Yes, Gilmore's father did pass. So that's what Gilmore's been dealing with the last couple weeks. His father being sick in the hospital, and he did unfortunately pass the other day. Canero, Abrams, Jung, Alvarez, Walcott, Namala, Jones, Arroyo. So that's why we're not sure if I'm going to be on tomorrow night or not, whether or not Gilmore will be feeling up to being on tomorrow or not. Ramirez, Naylor, Uzo, Holiday, Ramirez, and Young. Oh, okay. He announced when the viewing stuff's gonna be. Okay. Butler, Gonzalez, Kuna, Adams, Arias, Clark, Smith, Diaz, Finner, Wood. All right. All right. I think we're back. Sorry about that. OBS decided to disconnect there for some reason. All right. I was partially opening this pack. Alright, Adley Rutschman, we got Ortiz, Marco Luciano rookie, Josh Jung, and another Namala. Alright, so you got two Arjun Namalas. YouTube's punishing me for the treatment of the packs. Alright, this is the stack I'm going to give away to the Children's. This is the stack we're going to give away to chat here in a second. And then you've got two Namala Mojos. Ortiz? Alright, I'll take the Ortiz out too. Thanks, Arnie. Appreciate it. It's for the children. Cash? Take some cash. Oh yeah, Chris, right, yeah. Bring cash. Cash is the way to go. Cash is king. And anything you're willing to trade. But for the love of God, know how much it's worth before you go. That's a personal pet peeve of mine, though. I know we've talked about that here before. Price your cards before you leave the house. All right. All right, let's do a winner chicken dinner for these other cards for the group. Arnie, take it on the stack. Second, so to make an adjustment. Okay. Okay. All right, man. My ceiling or my fan is set to high tonight. It is. Sorry. It's hot, so we got the fans going. All right, so top pack and the bottom pack are the two that you wanted. Charles, you could go through the Mojo, the first of a Twins player. That's the Rangers, Rutschman. Cubs, Brew Crew, Texas. No, there were no. There's a Byron Chourio in the base chrome first. Is that what you're thinking of? I could add that to Bravo's stack. Not a problem. Appreciate your guys' honesty. You know, I don't keep track of the prospects as much as I probably should. Okay, let's break some cloth packs. We're going to have to do something about this situation here with the fan. That's right. No, I've got the private jet waiting on the tarmac. So we had an old Ryan that's well centered. We're gonna have to end the show early so I can go to the airport, hop on a jet, and get over to PSA for the hand walkthrough ultra premium service. All right. First card's going to be Ted Simmons. Very stained by the gum. And your other card is going to be Bert Blyleven. Really well centered, Bert. Both nicely centered cards. Yeah, definitely two good ones. Unfortunately, the gum got the better of one. Alright, second pack here. Oops. Okay. Alright, Joe Morgan. Getting really well centered. Nice looking Joe Morgan. just touch south on the printing. And Bill Matlock. Nicely centered. 4 nicely centered cards. Bravo. Four nicely centered cards. Unfortunately, yeah, centering's very dialed in on these. Arnie, has Charles been pulling more fire than Dom? Nah, Dom, man. Dom pulled some real fire earlier today, guys. I don't know if you guys saw. I'll pull up those pictures real quick. Dom pulled some heat. That's right, it's very early in the day today. Alright, the game has started, by the way, guys. Brewers versus Angels, if anybody wants to tune in. We are rooting for the Brewers. Yeah, let me pull up the pictures here real quick. Oops, oh crap. So, he pulled this card. Wyatt Langford sticker auto to 50. And that wasn't even the best card out of the box. Wyatt Langford to 50. Not even the best card out of the box. How about the 1/1 Eddie Murray Superfractor? As a vintage guy, that's an awesome hit. That's just beautiful. But they both came out of the same box. So yeah, that box of Dom opened earlier today for David Ray. Fire. Absolute fire. Oh, nice, Arnie. Sounds like, yeah, you were hitting good, too. Yeah, they didn't send me any pictures or anything out of your box. That's not cool. Yeah, Series 2 has been amazing. I don't know if, like, the first bunch of boxes are juiced from the factory or what, but they've been really juiced. Okay. Bowman Mega Boxes are gone. What's my best graded vintage card? 77 Cloth has 2 cards and a checklist card. My personal best card would be a PSA 7 1954 Ernie Banks rookie. I'm also a little biased as a Ernie Banks Cubs fan, so. If Charles wants to show the Jackie photo, that is killer. Jackie photo. Which Jackie you talking about, Arnie? I'm always happy to show off stuff. my newest one. Are you talking about the Type 1 photo? Or are you talking about the 56 Jackie? Type 1 home plate? Okay. Yeah, I can show you that. Yeah, I've been picking up some nice Type 1 photos. Give me a second here, I'll it's the Jackie Robinson photo they're referring to. It's a 1947 Type 1 photo, Jackie Robinson at home. Jackie, the reason I like I try to buy Type 1 photos with these captions on the back. Jackie Robinson, Brooklyn Dodger, first baseman, kicks up dust as he slides safely into second. Oh, this is the second base one. Second base on a steal in the first inning of the Dodgers New York Yankees 1947 World Series opener at Yankee Stadium. September 30th, Yankee Phil Rizzuto covers the base, and calling the play is umpire Ed Roll. So 1947 World Series with Jackie Robinson stealing second base. Action shot. And then I do this, and then I've got the other one. Hold on, let me find the other picture. I've got two. That's the older of the two that I have. Not quite sure why this one's far away, but this is the newer one that I have. This is the Type 1 Jackie Robinson as well. The caption on this one is, this is from 1949. Dodger second baseman Jackie Robinson is safe as he steals home in the 8th inning of today's game here with the Cubs. A moment after the picture was taken, the Cub catcher Mickey Owen jumped to his feet and during a hot argument knocked down umpire Art Gore. Owen and Cub manager Frankie Frisch were put out for the game. September 20th, 1949. And then this is my last Jackie Robinson Type 1 photo. This one's from 1951. With the caption, Jackie Robinson's answer to a couple of threatening letters which warned him against playing in the twin bill against Cincinnati was a mighty home run with two mates aboard to break the opener wide open May 20th. Above, congratulating the Dodger star as he crosses the plate are left to right, Gil Hodges, Cal Abrams, and Duke Snider. The Brooks won 10-3 and 14-11 in the doubleheader. May 22nd, 1951. I love Type 1 photos that have captions on the back. And such a powerful story there with the adversary Jackie Robinson had playing. Yeah, I'll probably get there, Chris Brown, with William Santo and Fergie. Yeah, I have the one where a couple at home plate there I showed. And then I've got a couple other cool Type 1 photos, since we're showing off Type 1 photos. Let me get the other ones up here. This one's pretty cool. This is my only non-Type 1 photo. This is a Type 3 photo, but I couldn't pass it up. Roberto Clemente missing a catch at Wrigley. This one I think is cool because of the image. It's a 1952 of Roy Campanella on his butt. The caption reads, Brooklyn Dodgers catcher Roy Campanella sprawls on the ground after missing Yankee Cole Collins foul in the first inning of the third 1952 World Series game, October 3rd at Yankee Stadium. The Yanks-Dodgers faced each other Bronx Stadium with one series victory apiece so far. So yeah. Yeah, I really like Type 1 photos that are interesting. Like action type photos. I wish I had Willie Mays Type 1 photos, or any photos of Willie Mays, but I do not. I've actually only got a 56, 72, and a 66 Willie Mays card, actually. And they're in fairly low grade. The primary focus of my collection is Cubs stuff. All right, yeah, Arnie. If anybody's going to Nationals in chat and wants to attend a game on Thursday morning, I think the game's what, at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, Arnie? Let me know. We'll get with Arnie, get some tickets. Arnie, how many people you say you've got going? It sounded like from the other day it might be close to 10 people, maybe? It'll be a pretty decent group of baseball card enthusiasts. Okay, maybe, yeah, I was probably looking at it at the schedule on my clock. So that's probably why I thought it was 10 or 11. So yeah, okay, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Awesome. All right, Mr. Rob O wants to go for some more cloths. Sean's going to the game. Awesome. It'd be good to meet you, Sean. All right, which 4-packs do you want? I've got 1 through 8 now. Okay, so let's do 60. All right, it's 2 more spots down, set at 100, and 5 more spots down in the 2050. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 spots left in the 20 at 50. You would like me to pick for you, all right? That can be arranged. And 4 spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4 spots left in the 10 and 100. Let's do 2 wheel spins. Oh, just went by the 100 and 150. 15 and 15. All right, $30 that time. Okay. All right, we'll do this group in the middle. Those 4. All right, Chris, we'll do. Let's break these cloth packs. Let's see if we can find Nolan Ryan, so I have to make a quick trip to California to get these graded. So, Spellman, no hot action really, but we are opening up a cloth pack, so you never know. Alright, you've got the checklist card we use for cover card. Bill Travers. Yeah, this box, all these are from the same box. So far as being very well centered. Bill Travers. There we go. There's a little Tom Seaver action. Unfortunately, Tom Seaver was the gum card. That's a nicely centered Tom Seaver, though. Now, if we get a Nolan Ryan, that's not the gum card. We'll be in business out of these packs. Okay. There it goes, a Messerschmitt. Very nice. A little bit south. I would not eat cloth gum. It is always very nasty looking. Okay, and our other card with Messerschmitt. Lou Brock. Very nice. Yeah, Sean, there's a long-standing joke here at Vintage Breaks regarding the Nolan Ryan card. Hey, what's up, Justin? How are you doing? Maybe it doesn't know. Green Thunder is Justin. Alright, we're hitting lots of Hall of Famers here. Lots of, and well centered too. We can only flip the gum to the checklist card. We do it even better. Okay, up next. All right, Pagan. That centering is really good. Look, maybe a little off both directions, but still really nice overall. It's Steve Braun. All right, I think we found our one dud pack with the two Mariners in it. All right, come on, Ryan. It's actually not bad looking gum in that one. Alright. Come on, let's get a Ryan. Alright. Fidrich. Marky Mark. It's a good one. And Vita Blue. Double pitcher pack. You guys are crazy. Bravo, I appreciate you taking another shot at it, man. Got a couple nice Hall of Famers in it, though. Well centered. Sorry, Tim, I insulted your Mariners. What is a good dip tonight? Let's see here. Hold on. Fix my inventory. All right. We're rooting for the Brew Crew. Unfortunately, the Brew Crew hasn't scored anything yet. Best dip of the night. That's a tough one. We've got cloths, buy two, get a wheel spin. I've got A-Rod packs, buy two, get a wheel spin. A-Rod $100 break credit. We got the 10 and 100. If you're in the mood for football, I've got spend $125 at checkout with an 89 score pack. You get a wheel spin. If you're into a big buy, I do still have Jumbo. But that gets you a briefcase, 3 wheel spins, and a 54 Bowman baseball set break spot. Did the Brewers score 1 run? We'll check here in a second. I might have missed it. We'll wait for the come out of commercial. Otherwise, and also if you're into the 86 basketball set break with the PSA 3 Jordan, I do have a bounty on selling 10 spots, guys. 5 spots will win a prize. We already have 1 spot down. First place will get a briefcase, a wheel spin, a 56 toss baseball set break spot. Second place will get a wheel spin, 87 for a basketball set break spot. Third will get a wheel spin, a 63 toss baseball. Fourth will get a spin in a 60 baseball. And fifth will get a spin. Breaks. Now I think Robbo, I think you're officially banned from all future Breaksy Breaksy dips. You killed me. But you never know. I might turn on Breaksy at some point in time. I'm just enjoying a nice chill night where I'm not doing like 1,000 things at once. Yesterday was just wild. Okay, the Brew Crew did score, guys. Let's give away some break credit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who's going to take home $10? Courtesy of the Brew Crew. And the winner is Melcher. Mr. Melcher. Taking home $10. Mr. Melcher, if you want me to convert that into 10 BAM spots, I'll be happy to convert that to 10 BAM spots. I got you, Charles Perry. Take care of it here right now. All right, take care, Mr. Perry. Did Melch pass? Yeah, Melch must have passed out for winning $10 with break credit. Or the opportunity to change that $10 break credit into 10 BAM spots. Alright, let me check my email here. Mr. Brown, you said you sent me something. That's a cool picture, Chris Brown. But yeah, I only buy Type 1 photos that are in PSA slabs, and of like action shots of games. But I appreciate you looking out. All right, yeah. We've got 4 spots to go to the 10 and 100 guys. 7 spots in the first briefcase. I have checked. I can log into the briefcases today, so we'll be able to take care of that tonight. We got 9 spots left to go in the 86 basketball PSA 3 Jordan set break bounty. I also spent some time today putting together a list, a quick reference guide for the few cards that I want to prioritize getting at Nationals. Putting the cards in, the grades, and the value. Charles, I believe they ran them on Monday. I know they ran the cases from last night earlier today because I couldn't get into them, and I believe that they ran the ones for the weekend on Monday. I know they've been working on the website again, and apparently they broke some stuff. One of these days, our website will be in better shape. But that day is not today. Yeah. Yeah, it was really broke on Sunday. Quack, quack, quack. All right. Alright, we're going to do the next $200 purchase. Gets a 1960 Topps Baseball set break spot. Next $200 purchase, we'll get that on top of whatever else is going on. Mr. Charles Perry picking up a wax pack, or not a wax pack, a cloth pack, alright. Still $200 out there, $200 price available. Mr. Perry, which pack do you want? And are you sure you don't want to buy 2 packs to get a wheel spin? Packs 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. Card number 3. Is this your card? Milch, you must have been. Were you away? You won $10 of break credit a minute ago. I offered to convert the $10 of break credit to 10 BAM spots. Alright, here we go. Good luck, Mr. Perry. Unfortunately, the gum is on the card side. Alright. Gardenia. Jose. Check out that hair. How did the hat stay on his head? And Steve Garvey. Alright. Cardinal. What? Cardinal. Yeah. Gardenia. Nice center to Steve Garvey, though. All right, Mr. Perry, appreciate you taking a shot. It's kind of luck of the draw. When I was on the assembly line, sometimes we'll see cases, or just not even cases, just sometimes the gum's on the checklist side, sometimes it's on the card side. With 77 cloth, it's not even consistent within a case sometimes. Or case or box. You are a true connoisseur of vintage baseball gum, Mr. Spellman. Garvey's actually running for political office? Interesting. Against Adam Schiff, I believe. Who was before? I should go. Still at Dodger Stadium. Hey Arnie, what method of transportation do you suggest to get from the IX Center to Progressive Field? Combination of Zebra Cates and Keystone Light. What's up, Mr. Smith? Hope you're having a good day, Mr. Smith. More like warm, old style And 3-day-old White Castle. Ugh. I don't know. I couldn't imagine eating a White Castle that was old. They're so tasty. Fresh. Now, Arnie, I was talking about what do you think? What's the best way to get from the convention center to Progressive Field? Horse and buggy? Pedal bike? I think it's 16 miles. According to Google Maps, it's 14 miles. I don't know if pedal bike's the way to go. Unicycle, I wouldn't make it 5 feet. Okay, so taking an Uber's the way to go. All right. I don't necessarily like cabs because I don't know how much it's going to be. I don't necessarily mind using a cab from, like, the airport to someplace. But, like, if you're in a location where they're not cabs queued up, I definitely will take Uber. Mr. Perry wants redemption on the cloth. Did you order another one? I'll combine your orders so you get the wheel spin. Yeah, you got another one. I'll get you your wheel spin for buying 2. Ooh, just barely to 15. Alright, $50 in your account. Also combine you up so you get a spot in the 10 and 100. So it's 3 spots left in the 10 and 100 guys, and 6 spots left in the 20 of 50. Oh yeah, I'll pull up a seating chart here in a minute and show where the seats are. Alright, which pack do you want? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Top, bottom, middle. Number 3. Take the bottom pack. Good luck. Okay. All right, first we got Claudell Washington. Nicely centered Claudell Washington. And Lily Martinez is the gum card. Unfortunately, there was no redemption there, Mr. Perry. That was a swing and a miss. Nick, so I started collecting when I was a kid. You know, when I discovered girls, I stopped. And then I started back, probably like 2016, 2017 is when I started back seriously. You know, I got basically about when I turned 40, so 39. So that's when I got serious about it. Alright, let's see if we can pull up a CD chart. Section 171. Alright, so section 171. It's not a very good interactive seating chart. It's nice. It's a good area. Down the third base line. Row 3. Oops, that doesn't seem to... Well, anyhow. But yeah, that looks like good seats, yeah. Good seats. Oh, section 111. Where's 111? Oh, okay, alright. Okay, there. Yeah, that's good home run territory right there. Very nice, very nice. I don't see any like wait staff to come bring me my beer. Is this guy here gonna come bring me my beer? This guy definitely is not gonna come bring me my beer. Melch, I offered to exchange your $10 of break credit for 10 BAM spots. Free bowls. I could put some soup in a plastic baggie and ship it to you, Mr. Perry, if you want. No guarantee on how it's gonna taste by the time it gets there. We do still have available. First person spend $200, or next person spend $200 at checkout, single checkout. Gets 60 tops baseball separating spot on top of whatever else you happen to get into. And 9 spots to go in the 1986 Fleer basketball set break PSA 3 Jordan. Give away a bunch of prizes of that. Unless if you guys are interested, this is my list for nationals. Let's see, can I zoom in a little bit? It's a little easier to see for you guys. These are the cards I'll be focusing on. The next pre-war set I'm going to try to put together is the 1909 Ramley set. I currently own the Frank Chance. Otherwise, I'm just looking for stuff with great eye appeal, any grade. My white whale is the 1914 Fatima Schultz, Wildfire Schultz, his nickname is Wildfire. Any price or grade. That's going to complete this pre-war set that's here above my head. A pre-war, at least the Cubs portion of the set is the Schultz that I'm missing. It is a very rare card. I'd like to get a 1947 Satchel Paige Exhibits. Again, eye appeal, any grade. Trying to round out my Monty Irvin run. So 51 Bowman looking for a 6 or 7. That's roughly the price they go for. Also 52 Irvin with the red back. It's the cheaper of the two. Black back's much more expensive. A 6 or 7. And then I like to get a 52 Mini Minoso. The key with the 52 is trying to find one that's well centered. So 5 or 6. I'd rather have a 6, but that's a little pricey, but we'll see what happens. 53 Bowman Minoso, also something I'm looking for. 54 Hank Aaron. I haven't really started working on the Hank Aaron run, but I'm always on the lookout for a good, great eye appeal card for under $3,000. And then I'm working, right now I'm focused on the Jackie Robinson run. So these are my two real priority cards. Jackie Robinson's 54 and 55, either a 6 or 7. And then the one Ernie Banks card I have in my run that's not a PSA 8 or better is the 57. I've got it at a 7, and I'd really like it to be. I really like to have the run all an 8 or better. So I'd be looking for a really good eye appeal PSA 8 Ernie Banks. Nick asked what site I use to price. I use this website. They are not sponsored. I pay for this service every year. VintageCardPrices.com. It is an absolute amazing website. It tracks just about everything. It's mostly geared towards vintage. It does have ultra modern on it as well, but it's mostly vintage only. So just these are some of my recent searches I had done. But say you're looking for the 1954 Topps Banks. Sometimes it takes a minute. It doesn't work. Oh, it's because I got player name selected, not keyword. The search is a little finicky sometimes. There you go, card number 94. And it brings up this screen, gets you a picture of the card. And then it breaks it down by PSA cards, SGC cards, BVG, CSG, PSA with qualifiers, and GAI is what it tracks. But so it's got PSA grades here with little arrows showing the prices are trending up or down. And then say you're interested in, say, a 7. You've got, it tracks most of the major auction houses and eBay. So you can look quickly here that say the price realized is $7,800. You can look at the picture. Usually it has the front and the back pictures available. You can't really blow it up except for this stupid little magnifier. But then you can go through here and say, okay, let's check out this eBay one. It sold for $6,000. Yeah, this car's gone up a lot in price since I bought mine. So yeah, and then if you want to go directly to the auction, you click on the auction, it'll take you to the listing. So this one sold for $4,600 plus the juice, $5,600. Yeah, VCP is great. You can do other things with the site that are pretty cool, like you could type in, so say you want to do a player name, Ernie Banks. eventually. Maybe. So it'll show they're currently tracking cards. The first Ernie Banks card was 1947. They've got cards in current sets. But this will go through and give you every single card that's Ernie Banks. So if you're looking to try to complete see what's out there available. Yeah, so the various exhibits variations. Even some of the cool, bazooka hand cuts, home run derbies. It's a really great website. If you're into vintage cards, I highly recommend VCP. How do I choose which players to collect? Like, why Minnie Minoso? Yeah, the initial list was based on undervalued players at the time when I started putting together sets. And it did trend towards African American players. I have no explanation other than that. I think Minnie Minoso and Monte Irvin are both very undervalued. I think since I started collecting, Minoso and Irvin have both gone up a lot more in value than some other cards. I started on the Hank Aaron run early on because I was, grew up in Atlanta, and he's an iconic Braves player. But it just seems to me that they're historically undervalued. And I think that shows the price increase if you look at them side by side with their equivalent white counterparts. Their cards seem to be going up in value faster. $1988 Donruss Greg Jeffries. Let's see if they track that card. Yeah, no, that yields 0 results. That is not a card they are tracking. Sorry. Alright guys, I'm going to go to refill my water. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. fresh water. Ready for some more chatting. Alright, guys. So what's going on out there? Hey, what's up, Mr. Blevins? My evening's going great. Nice and chill tonight. Definitely much better than yesterday. Yesterday was just crazy. Hot. It is substantially cooler today than it was this week than last week, by about 10 degrees. But it is now 7:30 here at night, and it is still 103 degrees. Yeah, last week we were hitting like the low 100 teens all week. So I'm very happy for the little bit of relief we've got this week. Yeah, imagine, yeah, Albany's one of those places in the world that's not used to high temperatures. But they probably have high humidity too.
Oreo, the packing paper is not a doggy chew toy.
Yeah, we did a project in Washington State maybe 5 years ago, and the owner was convinced they didn't need to install air conditioning. And this was this was a senior living facility. And by code in the area, we did not have to provide air conditioning. Oreo.
This is not for you. It's not for you. It's not for you. Would you like a chew toy? I can go get you an actual chew toy.
I'll be right back, guys. Let me get Oreo a new chew toy. Okay, so now that Oreo's got himself a fresh chew toy, I'll continue on with my story. So yeah, there's a senior living facility in Washington, and by code we don't have to provide air conditioning. Actually, by code we don't have to provide air conditioning even here in Phoenix. And and he kept telling the owner. And so they did the project with not air conditioning. And they go to open. And they quickly discovered that people wouldn't rent the units unless they had air conditioning. So we did a retrofit for air conditioning on the project, like 6 months after it opened. And this is Washington State. I can't really tell you more than that, just Washington State. Probably shouldn't even tell you that much. So we did, after about 6 months of it sitting, with like very, very low tenant rentals. Yeah, they retrofitted AC. And of course, our fee was very high because it was a retrofit as opposed to a new build. And of course, the cost for putting it in after the fact was way more expensive than new build. So initially, they tried to blame us for not doing it, that we weren't assertive enough, and that we told them that they needed to have it. And it's like, we have very detailed meeting minutes and conversations where we talk about how this is a very bad idea to do this. So yeah, they eventually paid us to do the design. They eventually hired a contractor to do it. But yeah, it just boggles my mind some of the things that developers try to cheap out on. Yeah, Arnie. I mean, you're in the same field I am. It is, amazing. You go to one of these developers who has more money than he knows what to do with, and you tell him it's going to cost X, and he wants to know how to do it for 50% less. He doesn't care that it'll last less, provide won't be as good to his clients or his tenants. It's like, what's the cheapest way I can get by? So, Mel, I'll just, as a general personal rule of thumb, I personally would never live in a house, apartment, anything that's low-rise construction. So basically anything that's less than 7 stories, unless it was built before the 80s. Whether that's my townhouse was built in the 70s, or if you're in an apartment, get an apartment that's built pre 1980. But especially avoid like the Black Plague, anything built from like 2000 or newer. It is. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is kind of scary what people can get away with. Exactly, Dick. Now there are exceptions to this rule. Certain developers and builders do build properly and build to last and quality, but generally speaking, they don't. And it doesn't necessarily matter what like price point you're at. Like, you could buy. Whether you're buying a starter lower income home new build, or you're buying a brand new multi-million-dollar mansion, they're both built as cheaply as humanly possible. The only difference between the cheapo one and the mansion is, well, there's 2 differences. The square footage, the mansion's going to be bigger, and the finishes are going to be, they're going to look nicer. They're not necessarily going to be nicer or more durable. They will look nicer. Exactly, Arnie. Nobody cares anymore. It's no craftsmanship. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Behind all the fancy finishes, it's all the same crappy materials and not saying wood frame construction is bad. It's just the unfortunate lack of quality and care that goes into production, into buildings now. Like if you're doing if you're building a house for yourself with a contractor and you're like eagle eyeing them, and you find that rare contractor that cares and actually knows what they're doing, you could build a new house very nicely, very well today. Yeah, the same thing can be said for like appliances. You go pick up, you go from like a base model GE washer to a fancy pants Electrolux or whatever high end appliance. Take the badge off the front of it. It's the same guts. It's the same thing, but one's got the fancy high end tag on it, the other one's got the low end tag on it. Got any thoughts on 3D created material being used for framing? Yeah, there have been big strides, Melch, in like various laminated lumber types. I still wouldn't personally want to live or work in a high-rise wood-framed building. I still am very, very leery of that. But they have made lots of strides in it. Yeah, wood could do a lot more than it used to, but I still wouldn't necessarily want to live or work in a high-rise. Yeah, actually, another good example of quality, like quality pricing is like we do a lot of work for low-income housing, tax credit stuff, assisted living, Section 8 work, and like transient housing, homeless shelters. And it's actually more expensive to build those buildings than it is to build our luxury apartment buildings, because the quality standards that the tax credits and just the general abuse those units take, it costs more to build those, and they still make money renting at a very low price point to qualify for Section 8 or low-income housing and all that stuff, as opposed to our super high-end, or I shouldn't say, our luxury apartments, because every apartment builds luxury, even though nothing's luxury about them. They're actually cheaper to build than our low-income housing projects. Yeah, exactly, Melcher. Yeah, I've got an old GE dryer, and I keep that thing running because I made the mistake of buying a new washing machine, the matching one of it, about 15 years ago, and I'm on my third washing machine now. As opposed to I should have just ponied up and fixed the GE washer. But at least the dryer is going strong, and occasionally I've had to replace the belt on it. But it's a workhorse. Yeah, exactly, Arnie. The old appliances last forever. Pretty much. Yeah, it's truly sad. I mean, there was a point in time where you could pay for a better product that would last longer, but now that really doesn't exist for most things. And Oreo agrees. He's very upset about the whole situation, it sounds like. Now, even unfortunately, like you buy an extended warranty on a product, it's front loaded. You pay a whole bunch of money for the extended warranty, and then you have to pay out of pocket, a ridiculous price to have them come out and look at it and almost all these places are shystery. You know, oh, well, you didn't properly maintain it according to subparagraph 15 of your user manual, so we're not going to fix it under your warranty. So you paid for your extended warranty, you paid for the strip out, and now we're going to void your extended warranty, and you're just SOL. Yeah. All those fancy cookie... Well, not fancy, but all those cookie cutter houses they put up that are exactly 10 feet apart from each other. Oreo? Hey, Oreo. Do you want up on my lap? Is that what you want? Do you really want up on my lap? Okay. Ugh! Up we go. Alright, Oreo says hi, guys. Do not eat the packs. When it breaks, just straight in the card. Exactly. Taco boy. Taco boy. No, I diversify. I've got my 401k, I've got my IRA, and I've got my baseball cards. Contrary to what my investment advisor tells me I should be doing. Yeah, pretty paws. He had his little spa day yesterday. Got his paws trimmed, a bath. No, I don't think I would like to see what would happen if you were to eat some 77 hockey gum. That's a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're so excited to be on the table for some reason. I don't know what your obsession is. Ugh. Okay, dog. You go on the ground. You good boy. Alright, guys. Let's break some more packs here. We got about an hour left of the show. Oh, hey, Oreo. Watch out. Watch out. You did this to yourself. You got all caught up in the cables. Okay. Okay. Do I need to help you? Do you require assistance? There you go. Good boy. My goodness. You're being very high maintenance tonight. You may have to lose your office privileges. Invested ball bearings. Pork bellies. There you go. At least they go down in value, you can eat them, right? That's how that works. Okay, so we only have 3 spots left for the 10 and 100. Let's get somebody a 50 Bowman baseball set break spot, 56 Topps baseball set break spot, 72 Topps baseball set break spot. Let's do it. Hello, Robbo. We've definitely had a variety of topics in chat tonight. I like it. Again, guys, I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow night or Gilmore will be on tomorrow night, but somebody will be on tomorrow night from 9 to midnight. And I will not be on this weekend. Not only is it event weekend, but it's also my dad's birthday weekend. So I'll be up north this weekend celebrating his birthday there. Oreo, yes. And Oreo will be up north with me to visit his brother Sherlock. Nick, personally, not terribly often. I'm in Phoenix, and our at least in my part of Phoenix that I live in, there are not very many card shops around. So I'll occasionally pick up a pack at pack or a box at like Walmart or Target or at my card dealer. But mostly, if I'm buying ultra modern stuff, I'm buying it by the case, so I'm buying it online. Fortunately, my local card stores charge way more than I can get them for online. And I would like to support my local card shop, but when there's a couple $100 difference, I can't ignore that. But I mostly focus on vintage as my collection. I'll buy ultra modern of certain products that I like to rip, and that usually are profitable for me, like Platinum Anniversary and Topps Chrome, which currently is available for pre-order on Topps. At least it was yesterday or the day before. But I will probably buy. Hold off on buying cases of Chrome until National, so I can take advantage of the Silver Pack program. Andrew, I guess you probably weren't here a minute ago. I actually had my list, like my target list for the Nationals up on the screen. I actually added one more thing to it while I was thinking about it. So this is my target list for Nationals. So my next pre-order set I'm going to start working on is the 1909 Ramley set. I currently have the Frank Chance. Actually, here, let me pull up what that looks like, because that's a pretty obscure set. And it's a beautiful set. Just so you guys know a little more about it. Ramley was a tobacco company, and these came in loose leaf tobacco pouches. Alright, I scroll past it. So these are Ramleys. The picture doesn't really do it justice, but this gold is really nice gold foil, and then all this scroll work is all actually embossed. You can kind of see that on the back. So it's all embossed. I mean, they're really gorgeous cards. And they're from 1909 with real photos. So that set's going to be my next pre-war set to work on it. Now that I've, for the most part, done with the Fatima set. The other card, obviously you guys have heard me talk about this before, is Fatima's. Is the Wildfire Schultz, which will be the last Cubs card of this Fatima run, which is again another real photo series from 1914. I'm looking for a Satchel Paige exhibit. I'm looking for 51 Bowman Monty Irvin to work on my Monty Irvin set, either in a 6 or 7. I'm looking for a 52 Monty Irvin Redback at a 6 or 7. Excuse me. Minnie Minoso 52, well-centered. 52 Minnie Minoso is a notoriously off-center card. So I'm looking for a 5 or 6 there. A 53 Bowman Minoso in a 7 or 8. Hank Aaron, I'm always looking for a good deal on a Hank Aaron, a PSA 3. These are the two cards I'm focusing the most to finish, or not finish, but work on my Jackie Robinson run. This will complete, with the exception of the 52 Topps, my Topps Jackie Robinson run. 54 and a 55 Jackie in a 6 or 7. And then my 2 Ernie Banks cards that are in PSA 7 in my current collection. I'm looking to upgrade to 8s to match all the other ones. 55 and a 57. I forgot that my 55 was also a 7 in earlier when we talked about it, so I'd like to upgrade that to an 8 to match the other ones. So that is my short and sweet list, but as I know I've mentioned to you guys many times in the past, that list will get thrown out the window when I see and find something shiny, and like, oh, I either I haven't seen this before, or this is a great price, I can't pass it up, I'll buy this. What's this link James G had? Oh yeah, James G sent the Ramley, the link. Yeah, it's a beautiful set, guys. If you're into pre-war stuff, it is a beautiful set, and the cards can be kind of pricey. The Ernie Banks that I want to upgrade. Yeah, sure. Find it. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to find a better looking Banks 55, because my 7's a pretty darn good looking card. Its biggest flaw is got a little bit of this spot on his neck, but otherwise the color's really good. It's very well centered. So it's going to be hard for me to find an 8 that's better looking than that. Because specifically with my Ernie Banks run, it has to do with the eye appeal as much as it does with the grade. I want a very high grade, very high appeal run. So that's why I haven't replaced this card. This is a rub where it's lost color. I think this all here, if I remember right, it's just fuzz on the card. You know what? I'm not sure what 7 ranges for. Let's use VCP again. $19.55 Topps Banks. PSA 7. Average price is $785. Yeah, $700 to $800, and then the average for an 8 more than doubles to $23.50 is the average. So it's one of those things that, like, I'd have to find a good deal, and it'd have to be really good eye appeal for me to make the purchase. Because that's, kind of an expensive card, and I've got a beautiful card already. I mean, that's why it took me so long to buy my PSA 7 54 Banks, which I won't be able to afford a PSA 8 of that. But I did find, even though it's an old grade, a super good example of Ernie Banks in a 7. Most of this is not noticeable in person. It's enhanced by the glare of the photograph. But it's super well centered. Ernie Banks is notoriously off center, north to south. This one's actually more east to west than anything else, but because it's a totally white card, it's not as noticeable. So I was super happy to pick this up, as good as it looks. Okay, see that? Maybe I'll be just, yes. Yeah, no problem, Marty. Exactly. Yeah, I always like to cut good deals for people I know, because I know they're going to good homes. Oh yeah, I buy stuff on eBay all the time. Less lately. There hasn't been that much that I'm interested in. I've also been in super try to behave mode to not buy anything, so I have a good budget for nationals. Yeah, like this, I mean, most of my 75 minis come off eBay. I do not buy raw cards off of eBay, though. I'm sure, I mean, raw cards on eBay are fine. It's just, it's so hard to see defects in cards in pictures on eBay. And at least in my case, I'm looking to have my personal collection's all graded, whether it's PSA or SGC. So I want to know what kind of grade I can say. Steve Allen. All right, Steve Allen's picking up some 1985 O-Pee-Chee packs, looking for the Puckett rookie. Hope you're having a good night, Mr. Steve Allen. Steve Allen, if you're in the chat, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those 85 O-Pee-Chees. Which 3 do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or would you like me to pick for you? Let me get some more card savers ready here. Alright, Steve Allen may not be in the chat or not in a chat mood. We'll just another bit to make a number selection, otherwise we'll select for him. Alright, we're going to do every other pack for Steve. So top, middle, and bottom. Top, middle, and bottom for you, Mr. Allen. Let's see if we can pull a Puckett rookie. I've got a nice stack of card savers over here ready to go. Of course, actually, it's a nice one on the back if it's centered. Oh. Well, we're going to find out what a little piece of gum does to Oreo because it fell on the ground and he was on it like white on rice. So we'll see what the effects of a little piece of gum are on Oreo. Okay. Here we got Tony Fernandez off center. Wilkerson, great centering, especially for O-Pee-Chee. I mean, this is a really good center for actually any top product. Akins, Scott Anderson, Jerry Remy, Von Hayes, Bill Russell, Mike Easler, Jack Morris, Greg Minton. Oh man, too bad the Tom Seaver's off center. That's the card I saw when I opened it. Like every other card was really nicely centered, but Tom Seaver was off. Alright. Maybe Kirby's in this one. That gum is not coming off of this one. I think Oreo's trying to go hide the piece of gum someplace. He was digging at his dog bed over here first, and now he's wandering. Oh no, he got his chew toy now. Herm Winningham, which is actually nicely centered for one of these. Do you need some help, Oreo? Here. Do you want some daddy help? Here. There you go. Now your dog bed's pulled out. Alright, what do we got here? Grinch, Rance Mulkins, Donnie Mattingly. It's not a bad hit out of O-Pee-Chee. Pretty well centered too. Smidgy off. A little crooked, smidgy off. But Donnie baseball there. Not bad at all. That's a good hit. Very good hit. Rick Mahler. Goopska. Hey, how about Mr. Dale Murphy? Now, this is nowhere near his rookie card, but this is Dale's prime. I remember him playing the Braves, watching him in Georgia when I lived in Georgia playing for the Braves. Great guy. Met him in person a couple times, I think. That's been a long time. Brando, Marshall, Rudy Law, and Baylor. All right, pack number 3. Can we get Puckett out of this one? Okay, actually, it's not popping off. All right, we got Hobie Brooks. A little bit off center, but not too bad for these. Have you ever sent in cards to get graded? Oh yeah, I've sent in thousands of cards to get graded for myself over the years. Not as many as of late. You know, back in 2020, 2021, when everybody was sending in everything, I was part of that. But I've probably sent in over 1,000 cards outside of that. Sedino, Org. I've used PSA and SGC both personally. Larry Boa. Nice little Oral Hershiser. Unfortunately, he's off center. Mike Heath. Don Sutton. It's actually really nicely centered, Don Sutton. Mark Thurmond, Bruce Bouchette, and Frank Pastor. Alright, well, we didn't hit a Puckett, but we did hit a lot of quality players. It really well centered. I mean, you guys know we open a lot of O-Pee-Chee around here, and it's usually really, really, really terribly off center. But these were pretty well centered. Yeah, Mattingly, I take a close. I actually look at a couple of these, check the population reports, and maybe send in some of the other ones too. Even some of the ones from here too. Just because if you got low enough population, it might be worth a shot to see if you get an 8 or a 9. It might be worth doing. Appreciate you making a dip, Mr. Allen. Eat 477. 85 OPG baseball. You see the mess of stuff that's in Oreo's bedroom. Stuff he chews up. I need to wash his bed. Okay, let me update our bounty list with Steve's purchase. Steve's going to take down one spot in our 10 and 100, so I believe that'll get us down to 2 spots remaining. And he's got 2 spots here, right? Yeah, 2 spots remaining over here. And 3 spots remaining over here. And that. Right? No, 3 spots. Yeah, 3 spots. So 2 spots left, 10 100, 3 spots left to the 20 and 50, guys. We are so close, and we've got about 40 minutes to go. Who do you think is the next breakout star in the MLB to invest in? That I can't answer. I do not track Ultra Modern stuff that closely. Arnie Chura in the chat, among others, might have some opinion on that. When Chris Gilmore normally does the night shows around here, but he's dealing with some family issues. He may or may not be on tomorrow night or Friday night. He would be the guy to talk to. He's definitely has his finger on the pulse of who's the hot breakout person to keep track of. Same with the guys in the north. Rob and Dom are also very good about, mostly Rob. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Both of them are excellent, keeping their finger on the pulse of, the next first Bowman or undervalued current player. Much better than I am. Rob O making another dip. All right. Rob O's not giving up. Rob O's taking down the last 2 cloth packs. You're bored, Sam? Sam, avert your eyes. Alright, hit 15 for you, Robbo. This will be 1077 packs we've opened tonight in search of the elusive Nolan Ryan. Sam, you're not playing a Dark and Darker? Alright, here we go. $277 cloth packs. Let's go, Mr. Ryan. You should carry alone. Alright, well, after I'm done here, I might be up for a game or two. It's been a nice, chill night. Definitely a nice change of pace from last night's craziness. Alright, first card up. We got Bill Singer. The centering continues to be stellar on these. Bill Singer. And the other card, Buddy Bell. I'm thinking we might have peaked early here, guys, with the packs. Alright, our last cloth pack, guys. Okay. But didn't accidentally reveal one. All right, Jim Palmer. I think we got a Jim Palmer earlier, didn't we? It's a nice hit. Again, really nicely centered all these have been. Maybe just a smidge off north to south. Very nice on the Palmer. And our last one's a Yankee, Mr. Reggie Jackson. Alright, I'm glad we ended on a good pack. Jim Palmer and Reggie Jackson. That's a great pack. Nicely done. Thank you, Rob O. Oops. Okay. Just got to notice that my first show that I won $100 break was from 5 years ago today. Leighton hit a Gretzky O-Pee-Chee 79, and he asked Sam to find out the population. Today's J5 is the main breaker. The old days were fun, though. I definitely miss the old days. But I also like what we have going on now. We've got a really good community. Alright, Steve Allen made another dip. Steve Allen didn't want to let the last two 85 O-Pee-Chee packs go. Looking for that Puckett. I don't blame him. Those other packs were really good. Let's see here. And I believe that'll close out our 10 at 100. And our 20 at 50, guys. We did done it. We did done do it. Yeah, we'll just combine those purchases and yeah. There we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 10 at 100's done, and the 20 at 50 is done with that. Sam, you never called me either, brother. What's up with that? No love. No love for me. No love at all. Alright. 2 85 O-Pee-Chee packs. Looking for the Puckett rookie. Let's see if we can add the nice stack of cards we pulled out of the other 4. The other half is not coming off, so you get that going. You got Mike Fitzgerald. Again, nicely centered. These are usually wildly off-centered, just like the cards. '89 Upper Deck Baseball. I do not have any '89 Upper Deck Baseball here in the West. I believe they've got some in the North, but I do not have any out here in the West. Mr. Dave Rigetti Spaghetti, again, great centering on this 85 O-Pee-Chee pack. Dave Stipe, that's our second Oral Hershiser. The first one we pulled was definitely better centered than this one. But still, a pack fresh Oral Hershiser. Rick Mahler, Greg Brock, Luis Sanchez, Gary Roenick, Nolan Ryan. Nolan, you were supposed to be in the 77 cloth packs, Nolan. What are you doing in 85 O-Pee-Chee? Pretty well centered. A little bit off center. But a good look at Nolan Ryan. Phil Bradley and Garby. Alright, our last 85 Peachy pack I've got out here. Alright, we got a good one on the back. Hopefully it's well centered. Don't know if you guys got a peek at that or not. Nope, that's gum's not coming off. Alright, we got Jesse Barfield as your poster. Poster. Talking's hard. Alright, here we go. Smithson. Jody Davis. Daryl Porter. Daryl Evans. Alan Trammell. Fortunately, the centering on this pack is not as good as those early ones. But I'd still take a Puckett rookie. Vanslaw. Perez. Lloyd Mosley. Hal McRae. And the Hawk. Nicely centered Hawk. It does have some residue on the back from the wax, but it is a nice looking Andre Dawson. Alright, Steve, so we did hit a couple nice cards out of those last two packs, but unfortunately, no Puckett rookie tonight. Yeah, the centering on all, I think we opened 5 or 6 of these 85 O-Pee-Chee packs tonight, and the centering on all the packs were extraordinarily good for O-Pee-Chee. I mean, there were a couple cards here and there that weren't too hot, but, you know, again, for O-Pee-Chee, extremely good. Same with all the cloth packs. The centering gods were smiling down on us today. Again, Steve, appreciate you making the dip. Okay. Alright guys, we've got about 20 so minutes left of the show before we give away, oops, wrong button, give away prizes. Let me update our bounties. So I'll rerun the 10 and 100 if somebody wants to go wild and crazy and sell out a 10 and 100 or 20 and 50. Those are both freshly reset. We'll give away the 10 and 100 and the 20 and 50 for the briefcase when we at about 11:50. Hi, Oreo. What's up, baby boy? Oh, you brought me your toy. It does seem to happen like that from time to time, doesn't it, Jeff? All of a sudden, chat will come to, like, a grinding halt. It's okay. Chat's been very active tonight. I can't complain. I love it when you guys are talking and interacting. You know, we always talk about everything and anything out here, so always cool to do that. Okay, cannot wait to see some of you guys again, and some of you guys for the first time at Nationals here in approximately 35 days. It'll be upon us. Crazy. Crazy to think it's that close. Excuse me. Hey Sam, if you're still in chat, any word on whether or not Gilmore's going to be doing a show tomorrow night, or if I'm doing the show tomorrow night? I see Gilmore's been active in our text channel, but didn't know if he was back in town or not, or what's going on tomorrow. I'm still planning on being on, but if I can have the night off, that would be fantastic as well. Robbo is still here. Excellent, Robbo. And of course, I mentioned earlier in the show a couple times, but this is an event weekend. So I do not have a show this weekend. You're going to get to see Sammy's smiling face on Sunday. Yeah, I'm not sure who's doing the Saturday night show, but maybe Sam on Saturday night too. Chris Brown's still lurking. All right. Sammy all day long, that's right. Dick, yes, I've sold at several card shows here in Phoenix. Not so much anymore. I don't have as... It's just... Honestly, it's harder to, come up with enough cards to sell at a card show. Now than it was, back a couple years ago. But I do set up a card shows from time to time. Not as often as I used to, but I do go to card shows every couple weekends. I primarily sell on ComC and eBay. Almost all my raw stuff and low-end slab stuff goes to ComC, and my really high-end raw stuff and anything slab that's like over $50 goes to eBay. Although I did just send a test run of high-end raw cards and slabs to ComC to run through their eBay, ComC's eBay, to see how that does. At the end of the day, ComC basically charges the same percentage in fees as eBay does, and they do all the work. So I know a lot of times people sell through Probstein, and from what I can tell, sales of ComC raw cards on eBay, well, here, just stick it straight out there, seem to do better than the average Joe selling. So, figure I'd give it a whirl. I don't usually sell things at auction. Usually do fixed prices. But if ComC will get me a higher price at doing an auction, then I'm all for it. Alright. We're almost at the end of the Brewers-Angels game. Brewers still up 1-0, top of the 8th. Not exactly giving away a bunch of break credit for you guys. Yeah, I do a best offer on eBay. What's up, Kevin? Corbin Carroll. What is my opinion on Corbin Carroll? Yes, sir, Mr. Arnie. We've picked up a couple. We've sold out on the 85 O-Pee-Chee. We sold out on the 77 Cloth. So we're doing pretty good. Not the huge numbers we did last night, but a nice chill evening, which I appreciate. As for Corbin Carroll, I think he's having a down season this year, thus far. But I think he's a really solid player. I think he's a good outfielder. I kind of think he's a little bit overrated. But I think he's a good player. Oh, he got injured today? I didn't know he got injured. No big hits. We did. I mean, we hit a lot of solid stuff out of 85 O-Pee-Chee, but unfortunately, we didn't hit the pucket. You'll be fine, Mr. Spellman. I'm just paranoid and biased. Oh, you're talking about, okay. Related to his injury from last year, okay. Yeah, I think he's kind of overrated. I don't think he's a player that I would be parking money in. The only players I'd park money in are vintage players. Yeah, Arnie, if I could find the money I've lost at casinos over the years, I could probably retire. Maybe not retire, but I could probably, I could probably pick up a few really nice cards, though. I could probably afford that PSA 8 Banks rookie. Alright, Yelich is scoring. We're going to give away $10 in break credit, guys. Winner, chicken dinner. I'll answer your question here, Nick, in just a minute, as soon as we give away some break credit. Excuse me. Arnie Chura picked up some break credit. Came back just in time to snag some break credit. So the only cards that because when I've sold cards, I sell them to fund my personal vintage collection. But there are a couple cards that I sold that early, specifically a couple Shohei Ohtani low-numbered rookie cards with autos, and I did have a 2018 Sapphire box that I sold way too early. But I mean, yes, I would. I mean, I think 2018 boxes of that go for like $20,000-$30,000 now, and I sold mine for a few $1,000s at the time. But I funded some of my Ernie Banks run, so yes, I would have had more money if I held on to it longer. But you know, it's in the past. I can't change it, so. Yeah, I kind of sort of regret a T205 Tinker. I think it was a PSA 8? Maybe it was a 6 that I bought from a person in the vintage base community. I used that in partial trade to get my PSA 7 Pee Wee Reese classic jumping Bowman card. But I'm happy I have that. So, you know, that's an iconic baseball card. Doesn't necessarily fit my collection as well as the T205 Tinker would, but it's a super iconic baseball card, and I'm currently not working on the T205 Cubs run. I think it's the only vintage card that I've sold that I kind of sort of regret. That Reese will be coming your way. Arnie, man. I mean, you know, I mean, I would trade it probably for like, yeah, nice Hank Aaron 54 rookie. Maybe with a little cash on top. If you're serious, I'll bring it along with me to Nationals. Because I know I've been eyeing your Hank Aaron rookie. It's definitely one of the few cards that's in my personal collection that I could be swayed to trade into something more appropriate for my personal collection. You're working on a trade box now. I know. I've talked about getting one of those Oreo, my little dude. I know we've talked about me trying to get one of your Hank Aaron's for a while. Yeah, if we can work out a trade for Leaping Pee Wee Reese PSA 7 for a 54 Hank Aaron. I might be down for that. Alright guys, we've only got about 5 minutes to go before we call it a night. About 5 minutes to go. Any other breaks we want to do today? Again, I'm not entirely sure who's going to be on tomorrow night, whether it'll be myself or Mr. Gilmore. But somebody will be here to entertain you. Yeah, at this moment in time, I don't know if I'm bringing any cards for trade. I'm trying to sell all the cards that would be interesting selling right now before Nationals. Just because most of the time I'm wanting vintage cards, and I've got ultra modern cards for trade. And usually vintage dealers aren't looking for ultra modern cards in trade, so. Sure, of course I can. Excuse me. I had tacos last night, and with the leftover meat stuff, I made nachos tonight. It's coming back to haunt me via heartburn. Where, oh, where is Mr. Reese in my photos? Where, oh, where can he be? How hard can it be to spot a horizontal card amongst all these vertical cards? Oh, there. Oh, that's why I didn't spot the first time, because I photographed it vertical, not horizontal. There you go. 53 Bowman Color Purities PSA 7 newish grade. Pretty well centered. It's in a, the Mylar wrapper they did, so that's what all this kind of discoloration is the Mylar wrapper not being flat. And this over here is just. Hell, I can just grab the cards. This is probably easier. Wipe off the dust. Yeah, very clean. Clean image. Well centered. There's a little this little dark spot here is not in the image. That's actually a dent in the card. There's a couple scratches in the slab, but that is a, yeah, you guys see that's a dent in the card there. That's probably the only reason why it's not an 8. And the back is super clean. Really good corners. It's again, you guys know my personal collection is very, very much based on very high eye appeal and higher grades is what I go for. You like PSA better than SGC? My personal collection is mostly PSA, almost all PSA. But I won't pass up an SGC card. I just prefer PSA because it does garner a higher value than SGC. More so in vintage, less so in ultra in pre-war. Like pre-war, PSA versus SGC is very, very close to the same price. Vintage, PSA does edge it out a little bit. My issue is I have 53 set all graded, PSA 5 to 6. I have like 23 cards to grade, but I don't want to spend more money on plastic at this point, unless I'm selling the set. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, my counterpoint to that always is, if you run into a situation where you have to sell, your cards are much more liquid in slabs. That's the primary reason why my personal collection is all graded. As I look at it's all my personal collection is all displayed. I do not have anything in boxes except for my 75 mini set, which I'm still torn about what to do once I finish that. But everything else is on display. If it's a card that I don't have on display, it is for sale. But I also look at, as I mentioned earlier, it's all an investment. So if for whatever reason Oreo gets sick, in a car wreck, I lose my job, I will start selling cards. My personal collection, in order of my least favorite to my most favorite. But to maximize it and be the most liquid, it's got to be graded. Yeah, so these are all pre-war cards here. This is the 1914 Fatima set. And those are all SGC holders. So for my personal OCD, the one card I'm missing is the Wildflower Schultz. If for whatever reason I found one that's a PSA slab, I would buy it, but I would re-slab it into an SGC slab so they all look the same. And I'm also, the middle card here is the 1913 Fatima team card. You probably can't tell, but it's in a PSA slab. I would like to replace that with an SGC slab team card, just so it all matches. But like above that, like all my pre-war stuff's behind me here. I've got a bunch of the T206s, and there are a variety of PSA and SGC slabs. If I had to pick, I personally like the appearance of cards in SGC slabs better. But again, from an investment value standpoint, vintage cards, PSA is worth more. So almost all of my vintage cards are PSA slabs. My pre-war stuff, SGC and PSA are about the same price. So most of my pre-war stuff is SGC. Yes, you're a good boy. I still love you. You're being very talkative. Oreo apparently agrees with this situation. Yeah, that's a cool card. That comes up quite frequently. I'm sure you know. I mean, you're just as patient and diligent as I am about researching stuff. That card comes up frequently enough that you could wait for the right price and the right eye appeal. Because the challenge with the Fatima cards is that they're on photo stock, very thin photo stock, so they're very subject to being brittle and having cracking in them. So definitely not all SGC 1s or 2s are created the same. Alright, let's do some duck races, guys. Hey, or you need to chill out. I'll be done here in a few minutes. Yeah, I've always found, like, I seem to get some of my good deals on the auction houses in the auction that closes right before Nationals, or that closes right after Nationals. Again, I think people are, obviously trying to save money for Nationals beforehand, and then people have shot their wad at Nationals and don't have money afterwards. Alright, we're going to do the 10 and 100 first, guys. The 10 and 100 is the top 3 people win a prize. First place gets a 50 Bowman baseball set break spot. Second gets a Topps baseball set break spot. Second gets a 56 Topps baseball set break spot. And third place gets a 72 Topps baseball set break spot. So here we go. This closed out a little bit earlier. Here we go. 1950 Bowman, 1956 Topps, 1972 Topps. All right, 36 to go to the race. Steve Allen's currently in the lead with the top hat, Ducky number 10. Second and third are too close to call at this point. We've got a race between Robbo, Steve Allen, James G, and Robbo again in the various Duckies. Steve Allen hit a rock in the river, going straight to the back of the pack. Robbo in the lead currently at the 10-second mark, followed by Robbo and Rob O, the Pirate, Deckhand, the Unicorn. But man, James G says, not today. I'm going to win this race in my Santa Claus Ducky. James G takes the lead. It looks like Rob O takes second and third. Yes. James G has got the 1950 Bowman. And Rob O gets both the 56 and the 72 set break spots. Again, guys, for those of you who won spots in the bingo yesterday, I did forget to enter those. I will enter those tomorrow morning when I'm entering all these. I apologize. Yesterday's a little crazy. Alright, this next race is going to be for the 20 at 50 for a briefcase. Steve Allen closed this one with a spot. Didn't get enough spots in the next one to run a second race. So this is winner take all. Here we go. Alright, it's Deckhand Rob O off the early lead out of this race, followed closely by Mr. Charles Perry in the red Starry Duck. After that, it's pretty close there between Rob O and the Alien Duck, James G and the Punk Rock Duck. Their top screen, Charles Perry slowing down here, conserving some energy for later on the race. Rob O slowing down too, losing the lead to, man, it's a whole bunch of ducks there neck and neck. Either it's James G and the Clown Duck taking the lead at the 15-second mark, followed closely in second by Rob O, the Princess Duck. We got the taxi cab driver duck coming up, as well as Unicorn Duck. Looks like we got Professor coming up. Who's Professor there? It looks like Rob O for the Professor coming from the back of the pack, winning the race. Rob O getting a briefcase. Congratulations, Rob O. Rob O, if you were in the chat, I need a briefcase number. We've got cases 1 through 50, it looks like. Yep, 1 through 50. Cases 5, 6, 16, 22, 33, 34, and 35 are taken. Robbo, if you were in the chat, I need a briefcase number. If not, you're going to get duck number 7, because that's the duck that won. Duck number 7. Pick for you, then you're getting duck number 7. Let me find your name on our list here. Robert. There's Robert Decker. Alright, duck or case number 7. Alright. Let's do some briefcases now. Good luck, everybody. Start with James Chu, case number 5. I did not take a peek to see what the prizes are, so, oh, hell, right off the bat, we're getting a red. For James Chu, I haven't seen James Chu around for a while. Good to see you, James Chu. Hope you're doing well. $250 in break credit right off the bat. Todd Malinowski, case number 6. Holy crap, back-to-back red cases. $5,000 wheel spin. All right. Robbo, case number 7. Can we get 3 reds back-to-back-to-back? I'm sorry about that, Robbo. We peaked early. A vintage star card, I'm assuming that's not what that means. 17 baseball set break spot and $15 in break credit. James, the threat actor, number 16. We can look here in a minute on VCP. I don't know off the top of my head. I haven't priced it since I bought it. ASICS Fleer basketball set break spot. That's a nice one. Ernie Chura, number 22. My birthday number. Red? Red? Nope, white. I'm sorry, Ernie. Yeah, the PSA 7 does not come up very often. Victor Senna, case number 33. Holy, wow, we gave away 3 reds tonight, guys. 3 reds. I don't know how many there were, but 3 is a lot. 61 Clemente SGC 6. Blevins, number 34. Baloo. $60 top set break, 76 top football break, and $25 in break credit. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. James, the threat actor, number 35. White. Alright, I think that's the last one. I think 35 is the last case. Yep, that is the last of the cases. We did have a request to look up the price of that card on VCP. Let's see here. Card number 33. 1953. Bowman. 33. Bowman is not spelled with a comma, though. Alright, this is a 7. So there was a sale. What was that? May 26 on PWCC, sold for $18.30. It's actually a nice example. Yeah, I bought more back. I definitely think I bought more back when it was worth this much, over $2,000. But it is what it is. Yeah, it seems like the last couple sales been around $1,800. Yeah, so 6 is $1,400 and a 5 is $1,000. So I think there's definitely room for the 7 to go back up. Because that's way too close price-wise. Between a 6 and a 7. I think this card should be in the 2,000 plus range. That'd be more appropriate for the stepping in price. From $650 to 1,000 to 14 to 2,000 to 3,000. Yeah, I think looking at the curve on the graph here, there's probably a couple bad sales in here that have influenced the price. But based on the previous trajectory, you know, we hit a dip here in 2023 for, I'm not sure why. I think we should be more on this trajectory up here. So I think there's definitely, especially for really high eye appeal cards, should be up higher. Nick, yes, I do have several Hank Aaron's and Mickey Mantles as well. Those are also iconic players that I will eventually work on the runs, but they're not the focus of my collection at this moment in time. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. We had a wonderful evening. Got some pretty decent hits out of those boxes. Again, guys, I'm not sure at this moment in time whether or not I'll be on tomorrow night or Gilmore will be on, but somebody will be on from 9 to midnight tomorrow. Whether it's me or Gilmore, I don't know. I do have a package on the way. I do have delivery tracking happening that shows that I will have a package tomorrow. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. So if I am on, I'm going to have a lot of stuff. If I'm not on, I'm also not on this weekend because it is an event weekend, and it's my father's birthday. So my next show, if I'm not on tomorrow, will be next Wednesday from 9 to midnight. So anytime, guys, take it easy, be kind, be nice, and I'll catch you next time. Good night, guys.